Meowdy Earthlings, welcome back to another video. How have you guys been? If you guys are new here, my name is Jaylene, aka the Space Mama, and welcome to this pick a card reading. If you've been here before, thank you for continuously supporting me and tuning in today once again. Before I get into the reading, I have to remind everyone that if they're interested in getting a reading from me, the link to my Etsy shop is down in the description, and you could further ask me questions on there about readings, even in the comments if you would like. Also, if you're interested in free card pulls, sorry, my nose ring. If you're interested in any free card pulls or horoscopes, my Instagram and Twitter are available. If you're interested in any of that, please follow me. My handle is down in the description as well. I'm also doing this new thing that if you want to talk about anything anonymously about spirituality or life advice, the link to my Tumblr Ask is also down in the description. So yeah, getting into what the reading is today, it is what's going on next in your life, what can you expect kind of thing. And yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the decks that we're using today. Alright, so these are your options for today, you guys. Please remember to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is a collective reading, so multiple energies are going in per section or pile or option. So yeah. Also, if none of these messages resonate with you, then I do hope you find the right reader and the right messages that are meant for you and the clarity that you were trying to look for. And I wish you a really great day, and I thank you for tuning in anyways. If you need a little bit more time choosing your option, you can go ahead and pause this video now, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Meowdy, if you chose the snake, or I honestly forgot what this stone is, I'm so sorry, but if you chose my Tarot of the Divine deck, then let's find out what you can expect or what is happening next in your life. What is going on with... Oh, I should get into this first. The snake. I mean, the snake, honestly, this has to do with jealousy. This has to do with people who are sneaky or could be planning some mischievous things. Could be you, could be somebody else. But if it is somebody around you that is acting this way towards you, then I would guess that maybe some abundance or possibly some drama, not to worry anyone, but you know, I could be wrong, but the snake does signify, you know, it's just someone very conniving. So let's find out a little bit more. So you have the moon in reversed. Oh my god. Literally, the Knight of Swords in reversed. Death. Page of Coins in reversed. The Knight of Cups. And the bottom of this deck, you got the Ace of Wands. Ooh. I do have other cards here, so I'm going to maybe, I'm going to go pull this stuff out later. I'm going to go into this first. Okay, automatically when the moon reverse came out, this talks about secrets. This talks about things coming out and coming into light. So this snake might be revealed to you. You could have a really terrible ending with this person. They might say something or might try to instigate something here, but I don't think it's going to end up really well with the Five of Pentacles in the upright. Someone's going to be left alone here, so I don't know which one's who. You got a couple of court cards here. And with the Knight of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who is very manipulative and impulsive with their words. This is someone who acts upon their anger and speaks, you know, and like talks a lot of shit. With the Death card, there is or will be an ending that you can expect with this person. But I don't know if you have to figure out if one side is a liar and who isn't. Because the Knight of Cups here is in the upright. This is someone who is very charming, who's very romantic and kind. And, you know, this is someone who could say an apology, but the Page of Coins in reverse, someone might be unreliable here, or this also talks about materialism. Um, but I think that you're going to have to cut one person off because it does seem to me that there are two messages coming in for you. And I don't know who you're going to take. Maybe you're not going to take any of them. But to be quite honest with you, whoever this Knight of Swords is, could be an air sign. The other one could be a water sign with earth placements. But either way, something is coming into light, and I think that it's going to bring an ending to a lot of things. Maybe things that weren't true, or maybe a veil will be kind of be lifted to reveal the truth about someone, to reveal snake in the grass. You have scribe in the shadow, alerting facts or plagiarizing others' work. Yeah, this is someone who could be jealous of you. There's someone that's definitely watching you, possibly copying you, because they're aware of like your success in this, whatever you do. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like they might try to sabotage you or try to make you look bad. You have damsel in the light attribute. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So I don't know if this is a romantic thing, but I think that you love yourself enough to the point that you might not take anyone, because to be honest with you, I see the Nine of Cups here, which means you were fulfilled on your own, a single life, you know. So you understand that you don't need to necessarily get into some sort of relationship. You're fully aware that you could be on your own and doing and you're kind of like loving on yourself. That's kind of what I see. With parasite here, I mean, this person could be a parasite or something is festering within you. I don't know if an ending had already happened and this could be an aftermath of it, but what you can expect, what's coming up next is that um, maybe you kind of have had known that this person was not in your highest good and you were letting it kind of um, become a parasite where it kind of bothers you eventually. Um, Parasite just talks about like not speaking up and just letting things boil over. So it could be that for some of you guys, you could be fed up with a certain situation or a person here, and it's possible that this person that you're dealing with, the snake, is pretending to be somebody that they're not. And I think that they could have been portraying themselves in a different light. But I think that will definitely come to light. You have romances in the air, so romance is definitely involved here. That's what you get with the Knight of Cups. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So that's what the Knight of Swords is. I think that there's two people coming towards you. maybe one of them has known to be, a liar or secretive or keeping things in the dark. And this is probably the snake in the grass because secrets have come out on this end. And I think on this end, maybe something was about to start with this person, but it didn't quite happen. So now maybe someone's coming back. It does seem to me that both of these people are going to be communicating at the same time, and new opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up. So there's going to be something new happening with in your life, just in general. And I feel like it's after this snake is exposed or you confront whatever it is that you need to confront. Um, and I think that with this death here, it's definitely going to close some doors for you that don't really align with you anymore. And you're kind of opening up new doors. That's why you have two aces here. So that makes a lot of sense. Victory and some endeavor. So I feel like no matter what happens, I was telling you that you're going to know what to do, what you need to do, and everything is going to be fine. So I'm going to move this up a little bit for the advice here. All right, can you all see that? Oh, lovely. Okay, so the advice for, wait, before I get into the advice, am I getting anything else? No, I think, should we do, okay. I'm gonna actually do charms first before we get into the advice, because that's what I feel like maybe would give more information as well. So you could lower your volume down because it does get kind of loud. Okay. Okay, so you got my cross. So white has to do with purity and protection. So this tells me that you are protected during this situation. Um, this kind of reminds me of a sun. So I feel that things will definitely be coming into light. You have moon and sun symbolism to me. But this also talks about a gear. So I feel like things are gaining momentum in this situation. I feel that this person could have been jealous of your beauty, or, there is damsel here, so there's this beautiful woman. You have a lot of beauty indication here. You have even the high heels. So this tells me that beauty is something that might be something that this person is jealous about, whoever you're dealing with. You also have Leo energy here. So someone could be a Leo. Um, I also feel, what am I getting? You might hope here. You have the hope charm. So I think that you should have hope in the situation. If you kind of know what this is already, you are waiting for a romantic partner, have hope in that, because it does seem like someone is coming in for you. And I think that's what the victory is going to be. I also think that, what is this? With the dragon here, you could be somebody that is working through your, well, dragon symbolizes femininity, intuition, strength, and power. So that's same with the eagle, but this talks about more about self-expression. I feel like with the cheerleader here, you could have a lot of support from other people. So maybe check around if you're having a difficult time with the situation. You also have an M, an X, a W, and a B. So if any of those initials are significant. You also have this kind of tree it kind of starts from here and it kind of grows. So I feel like you're very rooted in the situation, and I think you're gonna know what to do. Um, I think you might already know who the snake is, or who might not be a good romantic um, option for you. I do see that you might be choosing between two people. Um, so yeah, I also feel like there's someone, again, sometimes the negative side of Leo is being arrogant and boastful. So there is definitely someone here that's acting up, as they say. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm getting for the charms. Let's go in with the advice for you guys now. You have luck is on your side. Bring love into the situation. Take a walk. And you have spider. So what I'm getting here is that with spider, this is about building your reality and understanding that you have a lot of power to create your reality. The spider works hours on their home, on making um, a home for themselves and providing for themselves. So you have a lot of skill in order to achieve whatever it is that you want. You see that it starts from the middle and it kind of spreads out. You're able to like create your empire in this material world. Um, this is also the earth energy, so you might need to stay rooted and ground yourself, right? This has to do with the tree here, resonating with the earth sign energy. And I think that with all the colors here, it, like all the chakra colors are in here. So this tells me that you're very aligned already, or you should get realigned if you haven't already, or you haven't seen, or you don't have hold on, let me read this. Creator of prosperity through life's work and dharma. So when they're in balance, they're appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. When they're out of balance, they're discouraged, tired, and forlorn. It's important to have patience on the journey of the spider. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And it's very similar to the Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself and working on your reality and your working on your financial and spiritual growth. I do see that with the new moon Sagittarius, luck is on your side. So I think that everything is going to happen in your favor. You do have victory here. So that's just highlighting the fact that you're going to be okay out of all of this. You're very rooted. So I think you should just use your intuition, and I think you'll turn out fine. I think it's already pretty obvious to you who you should believe or who you shouldn't believe. And it says bring love into the situation. So I'm seeing forgiveness. I'm seeing compassion is very important in the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So Aquarians are known to be very eccentric. So maybe taking a lesson out of this instead of being upset out of it. If someone is messing with you, it's saying to take a walk. So taking some chill time to yourself, maybe even sitting in a park or something. Even taking a walk at night would probably be helpful. But I just think that loving yourself and trying to forgive and have compassion for others would help. You don't necessarily have to take anyone back or into your life if anyone has betrayed you. But what I'm saying is that love yourself enough not to have those grudges and that kind of darkness, take over, or let it make you become a bitter person. So yeah, I think this is what I'm getting for you guys. That's what you can expect happen in your life. I feel like changes are coming, and I think that stability and momentum is going to start happening in your life. Hopefully, this made sense to you and it resonated. If you would like to comment down below, subscribe to my channel, or like this video, I would love to hear from you guys, and I thank you so much for the support if you do any of those things. Thank you for choosing me to be your reader, and I'll be moving on to the next pile. Hi, viewer number 2. If you chose the bear or my Kawaii tarot, this is what you can expect next. So let's first talk about the bear. The bear stands for prosperity. It also stands for hard work. The bear is usually a very protective energy. It's a boss energy. It mostly just has to do with like finances and having foundation. But sometimes it also means other people are jealous of what you have and are waiting to ruin things for you. So it could go both ways. But let's see what is going on for you, viewer number 2. You have the sun in reversed. The flip. You have the hermit. The Queen of Wands. 9 of Swords in reversed. 7 of Wands. And on the bottom of this deck, you have the 2 of Cups. So this could be about friendship. This could be about a romantic connection. But it seems to me, if anything, this could also be just reconnecting with yourself and pouring yourself, you know, pouring yourself love, because you have the bear here, which talks about, you know, being independent and doing you. And the Queen of Wands is here too, talking about independence. The Hermit also talks about independence, but it's mostly about like spiritual, on spiritual endeavors, like you're trying to find the truth or trying to find, I feel like you have been trying to find your happiness. Because the sun is in reversed here, I feel like you've maybe had a difficult time even accepting some sort of happiness too, with the 7 of Wands on the end. Both of these, this card just has to do with like just being defensive over excuse me being defensive over like because of obstacles or people trying to come in. It could also be connections. So I think this has to do with your connections with people. Oh, excuse me. Let me get some water. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just see that you're going to be going on some spiritual enlightenment kind of journey, and I think that you're going to start processing things a lot more, and I think you're going to go very internal with yourself, and I think you're going to try to understand why maybe your connections have not been in the best place, or maybe that, you know, they're very short flings. And this doesn't just have to do with romantic connections. This could also be about like maybe you've been noticing that you haven't had the greatest friends, or maybe it's the fact that you have trust issues. You know, it's like stuff like that. It's very more about you, and what you can expect next is finding your own happiness, finding your own independence here with the Queen of Wands, and kind of letting yourself shine. I think you're going to be coming out of this place of negative thought patterns with the Sun, with the Queen of Wands. The Sun reverse just means someone who isn't seeing the light of the situation, who has pessimistic thinking. And I think that even with the Bear too and the Queen of Wands both together, it kind of tells me that you are kind of coming out of that. It's like hibernation, you know, like maybe you're doing a lot of self work. So if you've been wondering what's coming up next and you've been doing the self work, you're going to be coming out of that. And I think that you're going to have a very strong foundation within yourself. And I think you're going to have a lot of confidence. And for some of you guys, because the Queen of Wands is attractive, they attract opportunities, and you know, they're the type that I feel like doesn't really chase, they let things chase them. With the bear energy, it's kind of like you might have a lot of people coming towards you, attracting um, partners or friends with this same energy. People who are on this boss level, you know. So I do see that it's very positive with like what you can expect, number twos or the bear pile. So I'm going to pull a little bit more. You have Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. You have Avenger in the shadow, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. You have Today for Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm seeing that, you know, you're hoping for maybe like better days. With the today after tomorrow, I think that you might be awaiting to move forward from the endeavors that you've been facing. I think that you have, I don't know, for some of you guys, maybe you have anger issues, or because the Queen of Wands sometimes does get like that, and you have the Seven of Wands here as well. The bear can also be, like I said, very protective, territorial, and they're gonna, you know, do anything and everything to protect their own. So that could be another thing. Like, I think that for some of you guys too, you're willing to, I'm seeing that you guys are always there for people and are down to help other people. You attract a lot of people, but I think that what you can expect is people who might try to bring you down because you are this lone wolf. You're kind of like, you know, very, very independent, and you might need to defend yourself from these people because you worked really hard to get out of your pessimistic thinking. Like, I think you're really going to put up boundaries with people and your connections, and that's what you can really expect. Um, oh, are we missing? I think I'm missing two for this one. So you have financial pinch. Okay, so finances could be an issue here as well for you guys, because the bear talks about finances. So you could be getting out of that. Maybe this has been an issue already. You have marriage here, so this tells me that you could either be married. I mean, you could be getting married. You have the Two of Cups here, and maybe you're engaged, or there's someone that wants to approach you, that wants to marry you. I mean, the bear could, like I said, someone is protective, someone who wants to be there for you. So it could be someone who's trying to approach you, has been watching you, because the bear also talks about, you know, watching somebody. See. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. Let me get another one for you guys. This is from the previous reading. And you have vacation. So I think that someone might want to take you away, if there's a lot of obstacles or issues that's been going on. I think after all of this self-work, you're going to meet somebody who you're going to have a vacation. I feel like the gift is a vacation, and I think this is someone you can maybe marry or be with for a long time. This is something that's committed. It's going to be different for everyone, but I think that you are working through your financial issues if that's the case, and I think you'll be getting out of that, and soon enough maybe you got for a lot of you, for some of you guys are planning a wedding, a destination wedding, and that's what you're kind of worried about. But I see you guys getting out of that. I also, if that's not it, it's just you getting together with somebody, and the place of stagnancy that you were in, being single for a while, it was necessary for you to get your bread up, and try to working on yourself and trying to be more positive and like, um, yeah, just doing what you need to do. And I think that you're going to be in a very serious, committed relationship once things blow over. And I think that today for tomorrow means that even though things may be crappy today, the next day could be a little bit better. And I think that's kind of what is the message for you. So I'm going to pull out some charms for a little bit more info. You could go ahead and turn down your volume now if you'd like, because it is to get a little loud. All right, so you got that money here. You got the coin. Ooh, so you got vacation. You got travel again, with the globe here. You could be experiencing new places with this vacation. I also see you working on your femininity. This is very Queen of Wands energy. I love that. The Cobra. The Cobra also stands for rebirth and, yeah, intuition as well. So that's what you could have been going through here. You're going through a rebirth, right? You also have the shoe or the high heels here, which means like your beauty, your radiance, and I think that self-expression could be something that you are working on or finding out about yourself. Like you're realigning with yourself more too with the three flames here, or the three candles. I associate it with body, mind, and spirit. So I think that you're becoming more aligned, and I think that you're finding things that are more your style, or who's more you. Like this is about your self-expression and becoming, like, taking off that mask. That's what this message is about. And I think that after all of this, will meet somebody who you can be with. You have fish here, so this stands for prosperity. Sometimes it also talks about like fertility, emotions, and family. You also have octopus here. They're very flexible, and they don't necessarily let go of things that they really want. So maybe it's necessary for you to let go of certain things in your life in order to move forward, because I think that maybe self-deprecating thoughts is what's holding you back. You also have what's this? The Gemini zodiac. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be mirroring somebody. But this also talks about communication. So needing to communicate clearly about what your needs and what you want is very necessary. The energy that I'm kind of getting here is that you're kind of finding yourself again. And I think with this whole, that's where your other cards went. It says wishes granted, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So these are the two other cards I was looking for. I grabbed two new ones, but so there's a wish that's going to be granted here because it does seem like you've done your work. You have 2 9s here. The next number is 10, meaning your wish has been granted. So the universe has heard you, and it's important for you to increase your efforts and like working on yourself, on working on your finances. Okay, so yeah, let's see what the advice is for you guys. Nothing will come of the situation. Emotions are running high. Make an altar. And you have Beaver. Okay, so nothing will come of the situation. I think nothing will come of the situation if you don't take the necessary steps that you need to take in order to work on yourself. I do see you about like achieving your goals, but you have to do the things that you need to do. Whether it be working harder in school or finding a different job or paying attention to your finances, you know, it's things like that. To basically just taking care of yourself more in the material aspects of your life. You have the Beaver here. This is someone who's thoughtful, very family oriented. They are the water element, so you might need to get more in touch in your emotional or intuitive side. There's a lot of yellows and greens here, which yellow stands for happiness but also self-confidence, and the greens stand for unconditional love and passion. So altogether, I'm getting passion for your work. Find something that you're passionate about, because the Cobra also talks about passion. Excuse me. And the Queen of Wands. The Sun is too, but it's like because it's in reverse, you're refinding that passion of yours to help you keep going. Because beavers keep going, they keep working, and they spend time with their family. So I think that with beaver, you definitely just need to work on your material aspects, but maybe even a little bit on your emotional aspects, because you have emotions are running high here with the super moon, and I think that emotions usually run high because there hasn't been a necessary processing of it, and you do have fish here, which stands for like intuition and like emotions. So if there's a lot of Gemini energy here, it's really difficult for them, for us. I mean, I have a lot of Gemini placements, and I would know that emotions are very difficult to face because of how intense they could be, because we are more logical, and you know, feelings aren't logical. So it's saying to also make an altar. I'm getting that your ancestors or your guides would want to connect with you more, so you could find out how you could do that. You can even ask me down in the comments, or whatever you'd like. You could Google it. But yeah, making an altar would help you reconnect with yourself even more. Talking to your guides, asking them for help, like, hey, I'm kind of lost. They're gonna help you find the way. And I think that's what the candle here is for. Like, if they're leading you to where you need to be, to get to this Queen of Wands, to be this bear, and to help you find your happiness that you're looking for and the abundance that you've been waiting for. So yeah, that is your message, and that's what you can be expecting, bear pile or second viewer. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this made sense and it resonated with you, or it will resonate with you. If you would like to comment down below, subscribe to my channel, or like this video, I thank you so much for supporting me and tuning in today. And of course, I would love to hear a little bit of the tea if you guys would be willing to share, or just if it resonated a little bit. But yeah, thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader once again. That's all I have, and I'll be moving on to the next one. Hello, option number 3, if you chose my Everyday Witch Tarot or the book, this is what you can expect happening next in your life. Let's go over the book first. The book kind of talks about things hidden and secrets and things not fully being revealed. It is very, it's associated with the High Priestess because of the symbolism on the back here. I think those are pomegranates. I'm not sure, but I think they are, and I think they're associated with the High Priestess. So this is about being secretive, or maybe things coming into light, if this is what you can expect. maybe secrets are coming out, or maybe a truth will be revealed. Maybe someone who you haven't spoken to in a while, who's been keeping quiet, is finally going to speak. But the book definitely just means a closed book. So you could be dealing with someone who is that way, or this could be you, needing to keep things to yourself. But let's see a little bit more. What can... You have the Queen of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Oh. Just need one more, please. The Star in reversed. And on the bottom of this deck, you have the Eight of Wands. So I think there's going to be fast, active communication, maybe things you haven't known yet. You have another indication of things being hidden and being kept, which is the Four of Pentacles here. There's someone being defensive, though, maybe trying to protect their feelings, because the Queen of Cups stands for unconditional love, someone who's very emotionally stable. They're very emotionally receptive as well. So it's like, I don't know if this person was being defensive or keeping things hidden. But things are definitely going to be communicated. And they're going to be kind of, whatever's going to be communicated is very stressful. And I think that this relationship or connection that you had with this person will have a fallout with the Six of Cups being in reversed. With the Star in reverse too, this is about sometimes some people portraying a certain image of themselves because they don't want to show. The Star in reverse stands for like ego and pretending to be someone you are not, facades. So I feel like it's like a fallen star, and I think that a secret is definitely one of those things that are coming out here. I don't know if this person had worked really hard to keep this intact, but for some of you guys too, that's one instance. Another instance is that you're simply going to try to keep things to your chest. You're the closed book, and you're simply working on yourself. You're creating. It's going to be very busy for you, and a lot of people are not going to know what's going on with you because you're going to be working very hard on yourself and going through your own obstacles here. So it's difficult for people to maybe get in touch with you, making you a closed book. What's going on with you? Option number 3, you don't know because you're too busy working on this freaking tornado and you're caught up on what the hell to do next. And I think that your emotions here, it's definitely with another person, or just about your past, your childhood, your childhood traumas. You could be working on that. Maybe there's something that you haven't necessarily accepted just yet. But it's going to be different for everyone. But this is either about hiding things from other people, option number 3, or other people hiding things from you. It's all really going to depend. But to clarify, let's find out what the secret is. Because I'm a nosy ass bitch. Pal, or option number 3. What is the secret? What is being hidden? Also with the Star too, it's like keeping things hidden. You don't want it to be shining too brightly. What is the secret? Can you tell us? 7 of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. 2 of Swords. 7 of Cups in the reverse. So it could be multiple amount of things. It could be multiple lies or fabrications. Because you have options here with the 2 of Swords, not knowing what story to believe or what to think. There's been a fallout in a friendship, in a relationship, a community setting here. There's definitely a separation with the Seven of Pentacles in reversed. So I think the secret is someone had to make a difficult choice. Someone maybe believed in the wrong thing. Like they chose the wrong option. And that's what's going to be revealed to you. This person doesn't want to possibly admit it because their ego is ruined. Like they're very egotistical. And it's like they don't want to admit that maybe they made the wrong choice here. So what you can expect is that someone is possibly going to reveal to you, because this person has been denying the truth maybe, or like, yeah, like they're trying to ignore what's really going on. They're trying to keep things hidden because maybe they are associated with it or they feel guilty some way, somehow. But that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Servant in the light attribute, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So that's very Queen of Cups energy. Mentor in the shadow, and ability to allow the student to move on the role of master, imparting false instruction. So there's someone who could have been manipulating you with certain information. I mean, you have the star in reversed here, someone who's pretending to be somebody that they're not. Maybe they're pretending to be like someone who wants to help you, someone who wants to be your friend, but this is not someone who would want to see you progress in your life. They're trying to maybe even bring you down, and maybe keeping things from you is one way to keep you down. The child I was meant to be, yeah, this is someone who is very upset or depressed about their past situations, like their childhood. I was talking about the Six of Cups in reversed earlier, so you could have had a fallout with this person already. But I don't know why this person's coming up. I feel like they're going to try to offer something to you, but I don't necessarily think that it's real, you know. But I feel like there is a sense of regret with whatever happened here. What else? Heartache over what you know. Yeah, that's what the child I was meant to be is about. It's like maybe this person was trying to work on something, but their wishes never came true because of their manipulative behavior. They were hiding behind this facade this whole time, so it never worked out. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Yeah, maybe you already know who this person is. You used your intuition to sniff this person out. Or maybe this person is intuitive. Maybe this person is you. Unsuccessful plans. Yeah, I was talking about unsuccessful plans. Their plans didn't work out. They were working really, really hard on it, and it didn't work. Because they were keeping things. They were liars or something like that. Like you can't expect to get everything you want when you don't even work hard for it, nor did you step on other people's toes to get there. And you have September, so something is going to happen in September, or this person is a Virgo, or they could also be a Libra. September could just be significant. So yeah, that's kind of what you can expect. It's like someone's secret coming out or admitting something to you. So yeah, I'm going to pull out some charms to see a little bit more about what the situation is. So you go ahead and turn down the volume because it does get kind of loud. Okay, so you have the initial, you have two G's here. You have an M. And I think that's all the letters you have. So those could be initials. You have the fire department here. So maybe bridges were burned with this person. So this could have been, what you can expect is that maybe an ex is coming back, like an ex-friend, or a partner, it doesn't really matter. You have best here, so maybe y'all were best friends. Um, you have the sunflower, so there's warmth, there's happiness, excitement. Yeah, definitely somebody got cut off here. Someone has hope in the situation. You have the hope charm. Maybe that's why the sunflower is here too, because it resonates with the sun symbolism. So it just means happiness and new beginnings. So I think they're hoping that they can start over with you. Yeah, I think that for some of you guys, this person could have been a snake keeping secrets from you. But otherwise, the cobra is just someone. This just talks about femininity, growth, intuition, rebirth, transformations, shedding of old skins, shedding of old things. There's a snowflake here, so someone could have been really cold and aloof. Snoopy. I mean, Snoopy is very imaginative and has a lot of friends. He gets along with anyone because you have Woodstock and you have humans. He's very peculiar. So maybe one of these people are you, and dogs are very loyal. So one of y'all could have been a snake, and one of y'all could have been very loyal. You have train here, so this person could be moving towards you, like wanting to come towards you. In the roller skate, I feel like this is just about like having fun. So I feel like this person might reminisce on the fun times that you've had because they are hoping for better days. You know, they're hoping that maybe y'all can get back to where y'all want to, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because it seemed like this person really fucked up. So let's see what the advice is for you guys. You have look at the bigger picture. Work through your fears. Connect with your womb. And you have whale. So starting off with the whale energy, the whale is just someone who worries a little bit too much and who needs to kind of fill up their cups a little bit more. They usually have very self-deprecating thoughts, and the whale kind of needs to realize that they need to kind of take it easier on themselves because they're doing amazing, they're doing wonderful. I feel like you are doing the work, and I think the what spirit wants you to know is that you kind of need to bring it back a little bit with being too harsh on yourself and talking to yourself negatively. The whale is also the water element, so needing to get in touch with your emotional side and processing emotions could be something that is necessary for you because you even have connect with your womb, which is connected to the sacral chakra, which is your sexual creativity chakra and where your emotions are stored. So I'm seeing that if you do have a womb, you see there's a lot of symbolism about like birth here, intuition, and destiny with all these triangles here. So I'm thinking that connecting with your femininity or your feminine side is going to really help you through this. To help empower you because I think this person is trying to bring you down, and if they are doing that, this would help you empower yourself and kind of help you reconnect with who you are and your self-expression. Um, Lots of blues and yellows here. Blues just have to do with communication. Violets have to do with the crown chakra or the brow. But yellows here, self-confidence. Yeah, needing to work on your self-confidence is necessary, and needing to speak your mind and being confident in your words. And being confident in the fact that you're more connected and with spirit is very much necessary. And it's saying to look at the bigger picture instead of like victimizing yourself. Try to understand why this had to happen and what lessons have you learned throughout the situation with this person. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. I'm seeing that there is a transformation here with the Scorpio energy. So needing to shut off old skin, maybe I was talking about the snake here, needing to shed things off. So working through your fears is something that you need to shed. Your fears, excuse me. This is also the full moon in Sagittarius, so you might need to go out there and have a little bit more adventure or a belief in the fact that, luck is on your side and that, things are working on your favor, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter has to do with like luck and fortune. So I do feel like you will come out better out of this relationship, and I think things will become very clear soon enough. So yeah, that is the reading for you, option number 3. Hopefully this made sense and it resonated with you. If you comment down below, subscribe to my channel, or like this video, I thank you so much for supporting me, and I would love to hear the tea from you guys, or if this resonated, or if it will resonate. So yeah, thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader today. This is all I have, so I'm moving on to the next pile. Hi, option 4s. If you chose this Bouquet or my Tarot in Space deck, then this is what you can expect next in your life. Going over the Bouquet first, this is about joy and happiness, and it's also about gift giving. So you could be exchanging gifts with somebody or reuniting with somebody, and exchanging gifts is one of those things, or seeing old friends, reconnecting with old friends. Sometimes this could mean celebration, but I'm just getting more about joy and happiness, and it could be that someone could be offering you a bouquet of flowers, asking you on a date maybe. So let's find out a little bit more about this. What can you have the Knight of Pentacles in reversed, the Knight of Cups in the upright, the Eight of Pentacles in the reversed. You have the Emperor, and then you have the Ten of Cups. On the bottom of this deck, you have the Three of Pentacles in reversed. So you guys could be reworking on a connection, a relationship. It does seem to me it's more about a relationship, because you do have the Emperor here, someone who is a masculine energy that would want to take action and take control. This is a very father figure, a family man kind of thing, and you have a family card, which is the Ten of Cups. This could also have to do about your father, maybe reconnecting with them. For some of you guys, if you're in that scenario, then I think that you guys are just going to have a lot of fun. You guys are going to rebuild your guys' relationship. But if it's not that, then this is definitely a romantic connection. Maybe someone hasn't taken action before. They were very, with the one Knight in the reversed and the other Knight in the upright, I get that feelings are there, but they never really took action, because the Knight of Pentacles always have to do with materializing things in the 3D. So their feelings just remain feelings. There was no work that was done here. But I think that they're definitely going to take control, and they're going to offer something to you, and I think it's going to be the real deal. I think this could be your partner if you want this to be. Because when the Emperor comes out, this is someone who has all their shit together, like they are all the kings. So they have mastered a lot of the, what is that fucking Avatar? They mastered all the elements in order to become this Emperor. They mastered all those skills in order to become this stable and disciplined person, in order to provide and have this happy relationship. The Ten of Cups usually sometimes means being in love, and having a family. And I think that with their feelings, I think it's going to be materialized because the Emperor is here. This is about creating an empire. This is about conquering. And I think that they're trying to really tie you down here. I think they're determined to do that because I think that there might be some unfinished business, and I think they want to rework on things or rework on things that you guys had. So they're gonna probably, that's why the bouquet is here. They want to give you a gift. They want to maybe apologize too, with the Knight of Cups in the upright here. And I think that they maybe want to work on things now. So look a little bit more. You have lover, great passion, devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So this person could very much be in love with you. You have another bouquet of flowers here. So I think this person wants to ask you on a date. They want to take you out. They want to provide for you. They want to just, be there for you. Spotlights your seductive qualities, Don Juan. And I think this person has a lot of sexual passion for you. With fragmentation here, yeah, I think that, this is something that you only know partially of. Maybe you only know a part of the situation. What you can expect is that maybe you don't even know this is how they feel from you. You're not seeing that part. Fragmentation just means you're only seeing parts of a situation, or you're kind of disconnected from yourself for you to actually see what's going on. So I don't think you're going to see this coming, or maybe you just never saw their feelings this strong for you coming, because I do think that they're really just going to come out there and reveal all their cards to you. It's not going to be a fragment. It's going to be all of the pieces, and it's going to be put together like a motherfucking puzzle, and it's all going to make sense, okay? You have period of prosperity and abundance. So you're going to have a lot of abundance and prosperity. I feel like even this relationship is going to be prosperous and abundant. Because you even have the Ten of Cups here. Fears, worries, and tense situations. So I think before any of that happens, there's going to be some tension. You do have the Three Pentacles in reverse, and behind that, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords just means there was a betrayal or issues that need to be worked on, and it being reversed means repairing what you guys once had. In a relationship reading, it definitely means that. Oh, look at that, the Empress. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are counterparts, and I think that this person was very careful on not to take risks because someone was fearful, or both of you guys were. There was fear in the situation, which created maybe like a separation or a fight or a misunderstanding. But I think this person was careful not to just like jump into things. I think they were trying to plan things out. But it's also saying for you not to take risks and just to be receptive. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yeah. If you're feeling like these very intense emotions and you're feeling impulsive, be very careful. It's important for you just to be receptive, I feel, because the bouquet is about receiving a gift. So I think that you just need to sit back and be this Empress, because we saw it, right? So it wasn't that far back. Two Cups, Eight of Rockets, Two Cups, Empress. So the Empress is just someone who is receptive, someone who just let the answers come to them. So I think that's kind of what you just need to do. I think everything will be fine, and I think everything will be resolved. Everything will become clear soon enough. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull out some charms to find out a little bit more what's coming up next in your life. And then we're going to go into your advice. You go ahead and turn the volume down because it does get a little bit loud. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you have the Tom charm, which is, I associate Tom with like, especially in this kind of relationship reading, if you ever watch Tom and Jerry, you would know that Tom has a girlfriend and he kind of, loves to take care of them, impress them, and he also likes to chase Jerry around. So maybe this is like a cat and mouse thing. Um, you guys are counterparts. I am seeing the Empress and the Emperor. So that could be one thing, a push and pull between you guys. You also have Snoopy here. So I'm feeling that one of you guys could just be more like Tom, and the other one could be a little bit more like introverted and who has a lot of friends, who's very friendly, who's more quiet, who's very imaginative. Um, so yeah, you have the fire department pin here. So I'm getting that you guys could have a lot of passion with the Don Juan, setting up a fire in the place. I'm seeing foundations with the tree here. I'm seeing good health. And I'm also seeing a rooting of something, and that's very like Three of Pentacles in the upright, even though it's in reverse. I see things kind of healing here. And with the starfish here in a love reading, it does mean a divine connection, because the starfish is similar to just star symbolism. So this could have been a wish of yours. This could have been a divine relationship. I was gonna say, I keep saying push and pull. You have the Empress and the Emperor. So if you identify as twin flame, maybe this is your twin flame, or it's just a soulmate of yours. Not everyone has a twin flame, so please keep that in mind. Do not get hooked on these kinds of labels, all right? And I think that you're going to be stepping onto a new path with this person, or you're going to walk down a new path with this person. I also think adventure is very much within you guys, because you also have this trailer here and you have the foot. It came out together. You also have the snowflake. So I don't know if one person was aloof before because they didn't say anything. Or like things went cold in your relationship, your guys' connection. Maybe you guys went through some sort of separation for quite some time. You also have the letters A, N, N, M, and L. So yeah. Let me see. You guys can see this. Ah! Okay. Let me put this here. So slow. There you go. You guys want to take a better look at that. Okay, so let's go into your advice. You have expect powerful change, new moon, and eclipse. A new romantic cycle begins. Connect with your ancestors. And Swan. Damn. I think this might be the twin flame pile. Might. Again, all of y'all don't have one, so please keep that in mind. Use your own intuition if they are or not. But the reason why I say that is because Swan over here, this talks about mirroring one another, being perfect, exact counterparts of one another. And with Swan here, this has to do with the water element. This person could want to communicate with you because you have a lot of blues here. But the Swan is someone who is very romantic, someone who is poetic. So the advice for you might be needing to journal or write things out. Maybe songwriting or writing poetry to help process your emotions. I do see that with the Swan as well, you guys could be going through similar things, because there's a lot of like two mirroring here. There's also mirroring here. There's also balance here. So this is definitely, you guys are definitely counterparts, and I think that you guys are very similar. So use that information as you will. So if you think that you're thinking one way, the other person, this person that you're thinking about or will get with, is probably thinking the same thing. And I think that you guys would be, you know, understand one another very easily. So if you're, I think another thing is that if you do get with this person, and this is something you've been waiting for, it's very important for you to realize that if you're mad at them for something, you're probably also doing the same thing because they are your mirror. So, projecting is one thing with this connection. And I think that with the new moon and eclipse, the changes in this connection are very, maybe you didn't expect it. Maybe you thought it was completely over, but there's going to be a new romantic cycle with the new moon in Libra here. I think that with Libra being associated with Venus, this is definitely a connection that was maybe meant to be, or, you know, because of the scales here, it kind of tells me there's somewhat of karma tied to it. You even have a tree here, and you have another tree here. So I think that with Connect with your ancestors, this could be a very old relationship. You have somewhat of an infinity sign here because you have that crisscross going on. So I feel like this relationship has gone on for a really long time. So yeah, I'm definitely getting twin flame vibes. But yeah, I think that connecting with your ancestors, they do have some answers for you, and I think that it can provide you with more information about your spiritual journey or about this person. Um, I think they also just would want to connect with you more. So praying to them or even praying to your altar would help you connect intuitively and maybe even help you find out who it is that you really are, um, who your spirit is, and where you've come from. So yeah, that is what I'm getting for you. Option number fours. This was lovely. You got to meet with your counterpart. Look at you. I'm happy for you guys. Everyone deserves love, and I'm glad that my option number four is found it. So yeah, that's your message. Hopefully it resonated. If you would like to comment down below to give me the tea or to tell me if it resonated, I would love to hear from you. If you give this video a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel, thank you for the support and tuning in today. Thank you to everyone who is watching and choosing me to be your reader. This is all I have, so I'm moving on to the next one. Hi, option number fives. If you chose the Anchor or my regular Rider Waite tarot deck, this is what you can expect happening next in your life. Going over the Anchor first, this talks about groundedness. This talks about setting place or settling down in a certain area in your life. For some of you guys, I'm also getting dragging along because it looks like this anchor is kind of being pulled. So it could also have to do with like stubbornness or this inability to move forward or move on. I'm hearing like stagnancy as well. This could have been an issue already. So now you're trying to see what's going on and what's going to happen next. But yeah, the anchor definitely just means needing to ground yourself and rooting yourself into something, and somewhat being very stuck or stubborn on it in some cases. So let's find out a little bit more what you can expect. So you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Whoa, what is happening? The Page of Wands in reversed. I'm doing it by the way that I see it, by the way. And lastly, the Hermit in reversed. Okay. Bottom of this deck, you have the Knight of Swords. So there's going to be communication. Ooh, yeah. For some of you guys, it could be like harsh communication or about communication about the future. So that makes sense about why the anchor is here. I'm seeing what's interesting is the two happy endings here. You know what I mean? It's like there was a stable foundation, like a home life, a legacy that was built. Um, it took a very long time to build this, but it became the Five of Pentacles, and it's like someone could have been broken up with, right? And then they're going into this Ten of Cups, something that makes them emotionally happy instead. Not that like Pentacles is bad, you know, it's like solidifying the emotions, I would say. They are very similar to one another, except with the Ten of Cups, to me, it's more about being happy and being in love, and it's not really about the materialistic stuff. Um, but neither one is like better than the other. What I'm saying is that it's like someone is walking out of this family and going into a different family. The Page of Wands in reverse, this is someone who's fearful, who might um, have a difficult time of moving forward onto the next adventure because of fear, not having enough confidence to move forward onto the next path. And with the Hermit here in reverse, this is about isolating oneself. This is about exile and not being able to trust anybody. It's also about pessimism. The Hermit card is more about, staying away from everyone else because you don't like anybody. But in the Hermit and the upright just means, oh, I need some time to myself. I need some space to figure things out and trying to find my truth. But in reverse, there's a lot of stagnancy within that. So I can see where the anchor is coming in two different ways, where there was an anchoring or is an anchoring of a relationship. And then all of a sudden there will be some sort of anchoring um, in a way where someone can't move forward. So it's expressing two different ways here to me, is what I'm saying. Let's find out a little bit more about the situation. Let's find this out, okay? What is going on for option number 5? Gossip in the shadow. Thrives on power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. Oh, so maybe that's who this Knight of Swords is, huh? The Page of Wands is here too. Someone who's very immature, who's very impulsive, who doesn't think straight. Messiah in the shadow. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So that's what the Hermit is. They're very disconnected from their spirituality. So they're unaware that everyone is equal with the Hermit in the reverse. There's a arrogance when it comes to the Hermit in reversed. You're thinking that you're better than everyone else. Maybe whoever it is that you're dealing with, or what you can expect is that this person hasn't changed with the anchor here. This person hasn't changed one bit because things have ended, and they might still be acting the same way. And they, with the anchor as this main energy, it's like they're kind of what is this, dragging along with this kind of behavior, like it's not fast, it's very slow. Yeah, this person is very selfish, Queen of my worlds. This could also be you. It could also be not in the bad way. It could also be that you're watching out for yourself. You're not taking no for an answer anymore if you're getting the shorter end of the stick. And you're the one who's kind of dragging along because you don't want to just give in to whoever or whatever it is that is messing with you. Does that make sense? It's like someone could have messed things up and now you're just trying to watch out for yourself. And you're kind of anchoring yourself in that, like not wanting to become friends with this person or reconnect with this person. But either way, someone is only watching out for their own personal needs right now. And they're using, they have arrogance and they gossip about others in order to get to that place. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Grasshopper. Situations. Yeah, like this situation needs careful handling. If you, because I think like someone will slip or something. That's kind of what it seems like to me. Like they are impulsive and they're just going to say anything and they're not thinking straight. Beware of self delusion. Yeah, someone is delusional in this situation. Um, the delusion is that they think that they're better than everyone else, or that they think that no one can live without them. You know, like they have a high level of self-importance, especially with the Hermit being here too and the Messiah in reverse. Like um that's why I feel like this person just, talks, but they're all talk but no bark, and it's all out of self-delusion, all this talk. Temporary problems. This person is just going to give you temporary problems. I don't think it's going to last super long because I think this person will be exposed because someone isn't handling the situation properly. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So it's important for you to just stick your ground and put your foot down. I think this resonates with the anchor, needing to anchor yourself, not trying to be movable to this person, because I think that's how they would manipulate you. But I think that, with your knowledge and your intuition, you can find out who this is or how to navigate through the situation. Um, so yeah, I'm going to pull out some charms to find out a little bit more about what you can expect. Option number 5. So if you want to turn your volume down, then you may do so now. A little too much. Okay. You have the coin here, so you have a lot of money and abundance coming to you soon. With my little alien here, I think a lot of people see that you might be a bit different or like eccentric, because I think your energy is a little different from everyone else. So you have this uniqueness to you. So if someone is trying to act this way towards you, it's because this person is jealous and aware of how eccentric and different you are. And they might be, jealous or something like that. You have this charm here where it looks like it starts off with that little sun and it kind of spurts out there. So I think that you have like a really great aura, and I think that it's like the alien, where your energy is different, or you shine very brightly. Yeah, with the lightning bolt, there could be arguments here, there could be anger, people being upset or saying things out of anger or saying things impulsively until they all have a home. So this talks about shelters. Um, I think that you've brought this person into your home. Like you have 2 indications of home here. So I think that you created a safe space for this person. Maybe they didn't have any friends or something like that, and you gave them a place with you. Um, with the dragon here, again, there could be anger. The dragon symbolizes power to me. Talks about femininity as well. So intuition. Same thing with the cobra. It also talks about rebirth though with the cobra and shedding things that no longer serve you. I think you're going to be stepping into a new place or situation with the foot here. I think that with the two endings, you can possibly have a new beginning coming up. And I think you're either going to be burning bridges or tearing things down with this fire department pin. You also have the initials Z, E, and A. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for you. This person could just be jealous of how much you radiate, how much you exude, um, all of these great qualities, and how maybe you have a lot of friends. A lot of people might find you popular. This doesn't necessarily have to do with like actual families. This could have to do with like friends, friendship families, those kinds of things. Um, so yeah, it's going to be different for everyone, but that's what I'm picking up on. So let's find out what the advice is for you, my option number 5 people. So you have balanced spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces, you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, and you also have connect with crystals, okay, and Nightingale. So starting off with the Nightingale, this is the air element, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This talks about being more, there's a lot of blue here, so this has to do with the throat chakra for sure. But the Nightingale has to do with singing. It's talking about poetry, songwriting, and expressing how you're really feeling through journaling or to people. This basically just talks about needing to communicate clearly. So it might be the fact that you might need to confront this person. But use your distinction if you need to speak up about something. But it does seem to me that with the Nightingale you might need to, because the Nightingale sings at night, and it keeps everyone awake, and you kind of need to pay attention to them. So that's kind of what I'm getting there. You might need to express certain things, or you might need to express your truth and really put your foot down here. With balance and spirituality and practicality, it's important for you to understand which one is your intuition and which one is just, you know, you might be misunderstanding things the wrong way. So you really need to use your intuition here, and to have this balance with your feminine and masculine aspects in the situation. Whether to move or not, whether to say something or whether to wait, you kind of need to use your own discernment here and use your observation skills. Understand that you are good enough for whatever it is that you work hard for, whatever it is that you've done. I do see a lot of accomplishments here with the 2 10s. So I'm seeing that you are deserving of whatever it is that you are getting, and no matter what this person does, it doesn't define who you are. And I think that Spirit wants to warn you, like, not to let what this person does to you get to you. With connect with crystals here, I think that it's important for you to connect with them a bit more, educate yourself a little bit more. Maybe it'll help you in your meditations, with your chakras that are clogged up. So yeah, using that is very important in your practice or your meditations. Doing research on some of those things, putting up your symptoms of, like, let's say for example you have really bad anxiety. Look for crystals that are for anxiety, or maybe crystals that would help you express your truth. Maybe even about self-love. You are good enough. Rose quartz might be might be good for that. With the Nightingale here, it could be blue lace agate, which is really good for communication and speaking your truth, and also talks about your creativity. And maybe using some amethyst, maybe even some clear quartz to help you balance your spirituality and practicality and the energies within your body. So yeah, that's the advice. That is the message, option number 5. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. If you comment down below, subscribe to my channel, or like this video, I would love to hear from you, and thank you so much for the support. Thank you for choosing me to be your reader once more, and that's all I have, so I'm moving on to the next one. Hi, option number 6. If you chose the house or my Enchanted tarot deck, then let's find out what is something you could expect next coming up in your life. With the house here, the house symbolizes things that are hidden or happening behind closed doors. So this might be something that you might not see right away, and it might come to you later. Like it might, the news or the situation might come into light later. But this also just talks about stability in a home. Maybe for some of you guys, if you have been planning to move, this could be a sign for you that you will. Basically, this just talks about your home environment, your family life. So you might be connecting with family members more, or reconnecting with them because people are getting vaccinated now. You also have maybe going to other people's houses, or housewarming, a house party, or maybe just what you can expect are, things that have been happening in the background being, coming out into the light and you finding out about it. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but yeah, that's kind of what the house symbolizes. So let's find out what you can expect. Option number 6. Whoa. These are just so big for my hands, like I cannot. Have the 5 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, you have a pair here. I love that. So on the bottom of this deck, you have the Ace of Swords. This tells me that there was some sort of truth, some sort of clarity that will be brought into light. I think there was a breakup before, and I think this was all because of the partner that you had. It was all on them. There's the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, so this tells me that you maybe have had a heartbreak with them. You already broke up with them, and I feel like what you can expect is that they're probably going to communicate with you, and I think things are going to heal and become better. I don't know, for some of you guys though, it could be that what's hidden is this person would want to break up with you, because I don't think this person has necessarily told you, because in between here is the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So I don't know if it's like, I'm getting a couple of things here. It's like you guys had broken up, and you guys might try to rekindle something that you guys had, and be complete once again. You guys are a pair. You guys can start a family. You guys can materialize your guys' love for one another, being the Queen and King of Pentacles, and having that security and family life. But I also see a lot of love here. However, for others of you, I'm seeing that the truth is that they don't really want this anymore, because they've been feeling like something is lacking here, or like something is over. There's the 5 of Cups and then there's a 10 of Cups. So this definitely, with the house here, it's really Queen and King of Pentacles here. That's kind of their domain. And to me, like, it just kind of says that maybe there's a change in your structure, in your family home, and that's why maybe home or house is coming out here. Um, for others of you, like, y'all might find out someone is cheating because behind the Ace of Swords is the Prince of Hearts, someone who might be a little bit of a player, who, you know, gives their emotions to a lot of other people. And you have the Page of Cups behind that, so someone who's emotionally immature. You see this prince going to this princess, so that might be the truth that kind of splits this whole situation up, and maybe that's what's hidden. Um, yeah, there's definitely a truth that's hidden here, and y'all might find out. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear. I could be wrong. It could go like different ways. Honestly, I'm getting either you will get back together and this breakup had already happened, or um, y'all haven't broke up yet, and there was some sort of a realization with this King of Pentacles, and um, or something happened with this King of Pentacles that will create this breakup. Um, so let's find out a little bit more. Teacher in the shadow, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. Okay. You have angel in the shadow, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. Okay, so there's someone manipulative here, someone who's pretending to be something that they're not. And that's another thing that could be hidden here, because you do have the Ace of Cups, and I was telling you that what's behind the the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the truth is this whole situation that's going on behind the Ace of Swords. So I was telling you that things could be hidden, and I think that things might be revealed. This person might have gaslighted you before. This person had made you feel like, you know, they have been such a saint, they've been so good to you, but reality at all, there might be somebody else, or yeah, because this King of Pentacles is surrounded by like two cards about like breakups and like heartbreak. So, and there's two of them. So that says a lot to me. Um, there was two separations with this person, so this person could have been two-timing you this whole time. Let me see. Alone in the world. Yeah, this King of Pentacles seems to be alone to me because of these qualities. What you can expect is that you're going to encounter someone like this, possibly, or this is going to be revealed to you, or you're going to be alone in the world because this person has been acting this way towards you. You are highly thought of, problems to be resolved, karma, you reap what you've sown, hidden secrets may harm you. So yeah, there's hidden secrets. There are things that are hidden from you. Karma will be sown. So if people were being sneaky behind your back, they're gonna get theirs. And if you've been doing something, then you will get yours too. But if you haven't, then you shouldn't even worry about it. These problems will be resolved, and I think that you are highly thought of with everyone else. Um, I think this person also thinks highly of you, even though they didn't treat you right. And I think they will realize that after they've messed up or everything comes out to light. So, yikes. I'm also getting that yeah, the answers you need will be coming to you, and I think that um if you've been feeling confused or you've been having intuitive thoughts or feelings about a certain situation, then they're definitely going to be coming out. Um, so let's see what the advice is for you. It says, have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Oh my God. It came out. I literally said the answers you need are coming, and it came out. And it says rest here. Okay. And lastly, Phoenix. I forgot to pull out your charms. Let me pull out your charms first and let me go over that. I'm so sorry. You could turn down the volume now because it does get a little bit loud. Okay. So aura quartz protection, rejuvenation, healing. This also talks about communication with um, your angels and stuff. So you could be healing in this situation. What you can expect is healing on your end. If this is a breakup that's going to happen, or if you guys are trying to get back together, then that's what it is here. And I'm hearing that you are more intuitive than you think too, because you also, that has to do with intuition and clearing out all your chakras. And you also have the unicorn here, so you're very mystical, or a mystic. With squirrel here, you're very productive, have really good memory. It's also about a squirrel, squirrels needing to have their nuts. So I think that someone might not want to let you go, but I mean, if they betrayed you, then I don't think that's a very good idea. But I mean, you're gonna do what you want to do. I think music is a big thing between you and this person, or connection, or music is something that could help you heal, or like um, feel understood, or writing music is something that you would really might like. Drink Coca-Cola, Mark. Maybe this is someone that you thought you'd grow old with, because this reminds me of like the movie Up and the bottle cap badge. And then it reminds me of like the story with his wife, like Allie, and I forgot his name, the grandpa and the grandma. So you also have travel here, experiencing the world. You also have self-expression with the heel here. You have the letter E, so I don't know if that's significant. And you also have cheerleader, the cheerleader. So I think that you might need to cheer yourself on or keep pushing yourself, because it says have faith in your dreams here as your advice. And I think that if you are one of these, I feel like for a lot of the viewers, you guys are going to be the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that things will materialize, and I think that you need to keep rooting for yourself and cheering yourself on. And I think that you have other people who are supportive as well in your life that will probably help you through this endeavor if you are having an endeavor with this person. The advice for you with the Phoenix here is to ground yourself and to find your stability within yourself. This is about connecting more to your masculine qualities. So this is about putting boundaries and facing your fears with the Phoenix. It has to do with the root chakra. So the root chakra is blocked by fear. So needing to work through that is very much needed. And I think that maybe you might have fears about your future or what's to come, but I think it's very necessary for you to believe in yourself and root yourself in that belief. The answers you need are coming with the full moon in Gemini. There's communication that's going to be coming towards you from this person. I mean, the aura quartz is also, about communication. So I wouldn't doubt it for a sec that you will get answers or communication with this person. And I think that because if you have gone through such a turbulent relationship with this person, I'm seeing that you just need to rest and take time to yourself, and it's important that you take care of yourself. Because I feel really heavy on my shoulders right now and my back. So I feel like the tiredness and the body aches that you have. So it's important for you just to rest and I think that you are going through this transformation as a phoenix too, because they kind of rise from the ashes. And I think that you're transforming, you will transform after this breakup or this separation or whatever this issue is. And it will help you possibly even awaken, to be honest with you. Like, it will awaken your senses into spirituality more, or it will help you propel yourself into a more spiritual aspect in your life. um, so yeah, that is the message for you, option number 6. Hopefully this made sense and it gave you the clarity that you needed. If you would like to comment down below, subscribe to my channel, or like this video, I would love to hear from you guys. And also thank you for supporting this video and my channel and tuning in. Thank you once again for choosing me to be your reader. This is all I have, so I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye!